Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys how I make snowflakes out of paper bags. And this DIY is great because the snowflakes will like blend in with your holiday decor, but you can still keep them up after the holidays because they're like snowflakes and it's like wintry decor. But yeah, let's just get started. Okay guys, so for this project I'm going to be using these little brown paper bags. I got them on Amazon and they are 7 inches by 3.5 inches. For this first snowflake, I'm going to draw a triangle at the top of the bag, and you can make this as wide or as narrow as you'd like. I didn't use any exact measurements, I just used the ruler for a straight line. Now that I have my little triangle at the top, I'm going to trim off the sides. Next, I'm drawing little dots where I want to punch holes in this bag. I did 1 in the middle, 4 on the left, and then 4 on the right. And now I'm going to use my hole puncher to cut out the holes. And I was just going to do the top, but then I decided to do the sides too. Here's my first bag done, and now I'm going to repeat this step 9 more times because I ended up using a total of 10 bags for this snowflake. Okay, so now that all my bags are done, I'm going to glue them all together using a glue stick. And when you glue your bags together, make sure to do this in a T form so that the snowflake can open up properly. You just do a line at the bottom and then you do one through the middle. And then yeah, just keep going like that. And once you're done gluing them all together, let this dry for about, I would say like 5 minutes so that the glue has time to hold. Alright, so now that this is dry, I'm going to open it up to reveal our snowflake. And look at that, it's so pretty and such a simple design. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue the ends together. So to hang this already has a hole at the top, but I'm just going to add some tape around where I want to string my yarn through because I don't want the paper to rip, and this is just going to give it some more security. Then I'm going to use my hole puncher to punch out that tape, and then I'm just taking some yarn, pulling it through and making a knot, and then you'll be able to hang this. For our second snowflake, we're going to do a zigzag shape that starts out high and then goes lower, and you can add in as many zigzags as you want. I ended up adding in 5, and this is going to give us a really wispy snowflake. Once you have your shape, cut it out. And then you see right here, I accidentally trimmed off the tip of one of the little zigzags, but not to worry. If you make a little mistake like this, you can always just go back and add a little point back into it, and it's all good. For this snowflake, I ended up using 10 bags. Right here, I'm gluing all my bags together. Each pile has 3, 3, and 4 bags in them, and I'm still gluing them in that T form. When you open this up, make sure that you open it with the shorter side facing up towards you, and then look how pretty the snowflake comes out to be. I'm just going to glue the ends together, and then don't forget to punch in a little hole somewhere at the top so that you can add some string through to hang this up. Okay guys, so for our third snowflake, I'm still using those paper bags, but I glued some book pages around the bag and then I left the sides bare. For this, once again, I'm adding in a little triangle at the top, and then I wanted to add in a little heart design. So I'm adding in half a heart on both sides, and I didn't like my first placement, so I did it again. But guys, this heart I ended up adding was a little too big, so you can't really see that it's a heart once it's opened. I should have done a smaller one, so start out small, and then if it's too small, you can always go bigger. But once you've already gone bigger, you can't go smaller, you know? I ended up only using 6 bags for this snowflake. Okay guys, so now open up your snowflake and look how pretty it looks with like the brown paper bag and then some of the book pages. After I glued together the snowflake, I noticed that one of the bags had torn, and that's because when I glued the book pages onto the bag, I cut a little too close to it, so I like snipped off the edge of the bag, which is why it's open. So I just used some glue to fix it, and it's as good as new. Okay, so for our fourth snowflake, once again, I'm using my brown paper bags, but this time I glued book pages everywhere around the outside of the bag. And then for this snowflake, I'm adding in like little cloud looking waves starting from the top corner down to around like 2/3 down. And I added in 5 waves, and I ended up using 9 bags for this snowflake. And then I added in a little triangle design on the side, and I didn't like my first placement, so I decided to lower it just a little bit more. Once all of your bags are glued together, open up your snowflake, and this is technically the back, but look how pretty it looks. So now I'm just going to glue the ends together in that T form. And then if you flip it over, look how pretty the front also looks. So this snowflake is great because you can have 2 different snowflakes out of this one. Alright guys, so for our last snowflake, again, I'm using my brown paper bags, but I painted the outside white. For this, I wanted a W design at the top, so first I sketched in my W, but I wanted it wavy, so then I went over it again in a wavy form. And then I cut it out. Then I added in a little triangle on the side, but then my camera died, so I didn't get much footage of that. Anyways, I glued my bags together, and I ended up using 7 bags for the snowflake. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys try this out and subscribe for more DIYs, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!